Yes, with whom? Kim Porter once a week. So it looked like Diddy had really a schedule. Okay, I'm gonna fuck Kim Porter Monday, Cassie get Thursdays and Fridays for the Freakoff, Gina on Wednesday. My boy just had a whole full roster with a schedule. So what names would he book the room under? Capricorn Clark says Frank Black and Frank White. AOSA says, what about the girlfriends? He would use Jackie Starr for the girlfriends, okay? Where did he stay? The Intercontinental in Buckhead in Atlanta, Beverly Hills Hotel in LA. By the way, what you should also know, hold on. Give me 1 second because I think this is a thing. Nah, never mind. I was trying to compare the hotels that he would stay with Cassie versus the hotels he would stay with Kim to see if there's any upgrade, but he does Intercontinental anywhere, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's keep it going. Capricorn Clark says a camera. Okay, all right, no. Okay, they said, what were in his bags? A camera, small bottles of baby oil and lube, cameras every time. What would you be doing? Watching TV, ordering room service, keeping up on sleep? Afterwards, I sweep the room for anything got left behind. So this is the second person. So the last person, Kaplan, he admitted that he used to clean up the Freakoff rooms. This guy's saying he used to clean up too, right? Or this woman, actually, Capricorn Clark's a woman. Afterward, I sweep up the room for anything left behind. Any damage? It was always baby oil. So it looked like baby oil. They was having a slip and slide up in that motherfucker, right? AUSA says, how frequently would Mr. Combs stay in a hotel with Cassandra Ventura? He said, or she said, Capricorn Clark says, once a week. So he stayed there once a week with Kim Porter, once a week with Cassie. I'm telling you, it's very clear and blatant to me. Diddy would give his women days. Like, okay, this day is for her, this day is for her, okay? He says, like, once a week at the Le Hermitage, the London, and the Intercontinental for several days. So it looked like he would stay with Cassie for several days. And this is kind of going back into what I'm thinking. He would just go probably have regular clean sex with Kim Porter. That's the mother of his child. He's not trying to denigrate her. He wasn't trying to have people pee on her, nut on their pussy to wipe and smear on his nipples. But when it came to Cassie was like his fun toy. Like, all right, let me just do a whole bunch of shit. I could try whatever. But I ain't going to bring that shit all the way to the mother of my child, which is Kim Porter. So the days that Cassie would stay with Combs was days long because the Freakoffs were days long. Capricorn Clark says, yes, Miss London. Chat, that's Lauren London, I think. Oh, hell nah. Don't tell me Wack was right. Don't tell me Wack was right. I thought, what? Capricorn Clark, there got to be a missing question. I got to see the transcript. Yes, Miss London was there. And Chef Jordan was in the other room. He called Cassie over, asked her to walk there, hand me that, and go back in the other room. AUSA, what did she say? You bitches won't do that. That's why you don't have a man. So look like he's basically, Diddy used to brag on him like, yeah, you bitches ain't like her. Oh, hell nah. Nah, I'm gonna have to call Wack. No way. It's 8 o'clock on the West Coast right now. I think Wack gonna answer. He's gonna be like, hey, yo, bro. You know what I like about y'all niggas? Watch this. Let's see if he answers.
Yo.
Wack!
What up?
I'm on stream, man. Hey, I hate to say it. You might have been right, bro.
What's that?
You know, I'm reading the live. This is live. You know, we read all the tweets because this is what's happening on the stand right now. Somebody named Capricorn Clark is talking about how they used to. She used to set up she was the assistant. She used to set up the Freakoff rooms. She used to set up the Freakoff rooms for Cassie. And she's describing where everybody was. She said, I used to go to my room and wait till it's over. Then I'll clean up. And then she says she would set up the rooms and that they asked who else was there. She says, yes, Mrs. London, Lauren London was there.
Okay.
Chef Jordan was also in the other room. I ain't gonna lie, Wack. I thought you was just talking shit, man. I was just like, why Wack saying this? Nah, this is crazy, Wack. I think you disconnected for a second.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, but here go the thing, right? That's what I'm saying. We living in a feeble-minded. Look, either the world is weak-minded or they just hate Wack that much. Because I don't say nothing, bro, that ain't backed up by something. It's right there. Now, I want to see if they going to get mad at her. Are they going to trip out on Capricorn?
I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it now. I'm going to post it. You see, by the way, people on, for granted anybody, y'all can run that on Akademiks TV. Because, again, when we posted Wack saying it, a lot of people said, this nigga lying. Why this nigga just randomly lying? Damn. So this woman is now testifying. She said Mrs. London was there. She didn't say she see her do nothing freaky, but she was there. And the chef was in the other room, too.
Hey, bro, let me explain something to you, bro.
You could be at a Freakoff and not join.
No, listen, bro. Listen, what's the name when a nigga watching? What y'all call them? Cucks or some shit? Okay, so either way it go, you playing some type of position. Nigga, ain't no bitch at no Freakoff with her best friend and her nigga.
It's moral support. Wack, I know mad girls that go, they go with their friend for their friend to go get smutted out. They be in the other room watching TV. They're just there for moral support. They're not fucking.
Hey, bro. Puff ain't playing them games. Everybody in there get hit.
Oh.
That's a fact, bro.
Oh, no.
You show me somebody, nigga, who said we was just there, did nothing happen, doing a real Freakoff. We ain't talking about no party. Capricorn is saying the setup of the Freakoff.
Yeah. She did say she set up the Freakoff, Astroglide, all type of shit. She said,
there it goes. This ain't no party. This ain't the DJ, nigga.
Yo.
I bet she ain't order no DJ.
Hey, you know what Capricorn Clark said? They said Diddy would say, like when he's talking his shit, he said, you bitches won't do that. That's why y'all don't got no man. He would say it in front of everybody. I guess like whatever he was trying to get into, if somebody was like kind of not really with it, he would shame him and just be like, yo, y'all bitches won't get down like how Cassie getting down. That's why y'all don't got no fucking man.
Hey, bro, only thing I'm telling you is simple, bro. Is listen, common sense, homie.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. Her baby daddy was off into the same shit.
Who?
Nip.
Oh shit. By the way,
it's real shit.
No, this connects the dots. So you know that chef had sued. I think it's the same chef. She sued Diddy and she got a settlement. She tested when she filed her suit. She said Diddy would have her bring breakfast into the room, and he'd be having the freak, like she'd walk in mid Freakoff. She would be like, his dick would always be out. He would be in the middle of a sexual act, and he wouldn't give a fuck. He would want her to serve him grapes.
I want to see how they gonna be mad at Capricorn, right? And see, I think the problem is, bro.
They're gonna say you told her to say it, Wack.
But you told people years ago, you guys are at a disadvantage because unlike these other niggas on the internet on there talking because they figured out a way to make a couple $100, you dealing with a nigga that knows, that has history, that been around, that knows shit, knows people. You told these people. You talking to Wack ain't like you talking to motherfucking Adam 22.
That's a fact.
It's not. You dealing with a motherfucker that I'm intertwined and all kind of shit. You be shocked about the phone call I got 10 minutes ago. Yo, Wack, I'm home. I got all the paperwork, all the documents, good looking out, you exposing, but now I'm home, nigga. I did the time, who I need to talk to, right? So they'll be mad if I start positioning this dude. Hold on. I spoke on it because he sent me to work. Now he's home. This nigga just did the time. Y'all gonna be mad at him? You get what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna be honest with you though, Wack. I thought Lauren London's team was gonna hit you with a cease and desist or put out a statement to say, despite what people are saying, I have never been in a Freakoff. Cassandra Ventura is a good friend of mine, and liars should stop lying.
Do you know why?
Why?
because they anticipated old girl getting on the stand. For the same reason why the female that participated in the Nipsey videos ain't never said that. You hit me with that, you forced me to expose.
You know it's gonna hit. You know Karen Civil is cool with that whole team. I was gonna be like, hey, listen,
Karen ain't finna play with me like that. I know Karen very well. She respect me, I respect her, and Karen know I've been around for a while and I know what I know. Karen ain't fucking with Wack like that. She gonna tell you that.
Now,
she gonna tell you I don't agree, but I'm not bumping heads with Wack because it ain't no telling what the fuck he got, who the fuck he know, and what the fuck finna happen. She'll tell you that.
Okay, Wack. Now here's the thing. Now, do you believe? And this is speculation, but you see, what you're right about, and I heard you say this before. We have to make logical, reasonable when we're having discussions. If we see everybody up in the room and there's astroglides and condoms, if we just walk in and we don't see them fucking, we could be like, there's probably some fucking going on up in here, right? I agree with you. You have to make,
bro. It's one thing to have a gathering, nigga. If you in a room with an astroglide, the Vaseline, naked bitches, naked nigga, drugs, liquor, and you enter that room, you're gonna be a participant in that activity, bro.
Okay, let's do a. How much would you wager, or how positive you think that she might be on a Freakoff video? You think she on a Freakoff video if she was?
Oh yeah, definitely. She and I would believe it's more than likely she's on the video, not knowing than knowing.
Ooh.
You got to remember, Puff, part of his shit is he had a bunch of hidden cameras, bro. Niggas got cameras in the light socket, in the fucking light bulb. And these niggas got all, you know that. Go to the spy shop, bro. You got shit everywhere.
By the way, that's you know the one guy who got the $5 million. He would say it was a sex slave, Jonathan Odie. He said that he went to the spy shop because he secretly recorded them too. He said he went there and got
R&B had a recording device under the bed, under the pillow.
For you,
nigga, what?
But why she secretly recording you?
I don't know what's wrong with that hussy.
Wait, she thought you was fucking another girl.
Nah, she knew I wasn't. I think she was just fucking with me. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, but I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's like, I just think act is because of me. It's just because it's Wack saying it.
No, it's not only because of that. It's not only because of that. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a few women that in pop culture, especially black culture, that's why like I was very careful even trying to repeat what even it's kind of looking like that, because it's a Beyonce, a Lauren London. We look at them like esteemed women. We don't look at them like if I heard Young Miami got shitted on, I'd be like, I believe it. You think of her as a freaky nasty chick. I don't. We think of Lauren London like an upstanding, classy woman.
Chicks, bro, I'm gonna be real. The ones that's out open with it, they ain't the freakiest ones. It's the ones that ain't saying nothing. They the ones got the fetishes. They the ones want to be all the other shit. It's the ones that don't say nothing.
Hey, do you think?
Now,
all right, go ahead.
Do you think a woman like Beyonce ain't going to the extreme to satisfy her man?
That's probably true.
You think that Jay-Z's just having standard, okay, lay there, okay, get on your knee, get the fuck out of here. What are y'all thinking? Just because a woman's a celebrity or a performer or a movie star or a teacher or a first lady means that she's not going to satisfy her mate? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, let me ask you this question. Do you think it's on, because I kind of feel slight responsibility to protect like this idea of like Nipsey's legacy. So that's why you be like, all right, yo, it's you look at it like a royal family, like, all right, nah, we could talk shit about everybody else, but not that.
Listen to me. I'm gonna be real, bro.
The marathon's still continuing.
Look, Nipsey from Rolling 60 Crip, let the world know that. People that came with cameras, he told them, bitch, this 6-0 first before anything. I had my homegirl whoop your ass. Y'all stop talking this Martin Luther King shit to me, bro. Go on with that bullshit, bro.
it's like the Obama family. We like if we gotta protect them. We gotta protect them.
Bro, listen, protect what? Well,
the image. The image.
Conversation. The image. Oh, you want to lie about the image?
I mean, like, you know.
Let that be. Hey, look, Act, your image. Listen, does Act get drunk sometimes? Yes, he does.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about my image.
Does Act, no, listen. Does Act get drunk sometimes? Yes, he does. Yeah. Does Act fall out with his chick? Yes, he does.
Yeah, they be saying the worst thing about me.
Does Act run a successful podcast business? Yes, he does. Did Act used to DJ for a couple $100 at parties back in the day? Yes, he did. All this makes up your fucking image.
But you know, some people have that little clean image, like they don't do
nothing.
Does
Act have a Goodyear blimp-sized head with a motherfucking beard? Yes, he does. Okay? That's it.
Also, I think because Nipsey died, like I think it's difficult for some people to say certain shit because he can't respond. He can't respond.
Hey, one thing we can say is he lived as a neighborhood. He died as a neighborhood. Y'all motherfuckers is acting like bro died saving the old lady's life.
Well, that's kind of how it's looked like. Like he ran up in a building to save 5,000 babies. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of like
he died gang banging. I mean, end of the day, is like I don't get the big deal of telling the truth about a nigga that stood on his own truth. Nip stood on his own truth.
You think Nipsey was a cuck?
Yeah. What is that? That mean a nigga that watched your woman get fucked?
Yeah, no, it's not only watch, but enjoys the fact that another man is hitting your woman, and you witness.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. See, I just learned that word over the last couple of weeks. I've been hearing it. I'm like, what the fuck is that word? I don't. You know where I come from? The ghettos. We don't use that word, but yeah, definitely.
So you're telling me there's gangbangers that's into other men fucking their chicks when that's the easiest
There's gangbangers that fuck other gangbangers. There's gangbangers that run threesomes and swinging and are porn stars. Yes. A gangbanger just a motherfucker claiming a gang. A gang is a group of people that represent the same cause. Just because a nigga says he's a Crip, Blood, GD, whatever the fuck, all this shit people say, doesn't mean they don't do regular people activity, bro.
A lot of people are saying unless the video comes to light, they're not gonna believe this.
I don't give a fuck what they believe. I'll tell you any day. Any nigga want to put some money up, let's run it. So if you don't want to put no money up, suck a dick. I'm willing to put some money up, whatever amount. Right. Whatever amount you talking about.
Okay, so and I guess I should ask you this, right? Because when I see how Nipsey's spoken about it, they speak about him like a great businessman.
Who though? Who was he?
The internet that don't know him. They speak about him.
That's my point.
They speak about him like a man, like quote unquote, a man's man.
Okay, act. I got a challenge for you.
What?
Here's what challenge.
Yeah.
I want your people.
Yeah.
All the things that they speak about Nipsey after his death.
Mm-hmm.
Go match him with those same people who said that before his death. Go find it.
Yeah, no, you're
right. Go find it.
No, you're right. But I guess what I'm
Go
asking.
Find it.
But what I'm asking you though is, do you think it makes him look away if he was into maybe other men smashing his girl in front of him?
No, that
doesn't make him any less of a man.
No, bro, not at all. That was his thing.
Do you look at Diddy any type of way when you find out that he like getting semen smeared on his nipples? Like, oh man.
I don't. You know what? I'm gonna be real. Let's say that is true.
Yeah.
Right. The closest I may come to Diddy, like I do with any man, is the fist bump. All right, my nigga. So whatever he's doing, I don't give a when I had conversation with him or whatever, we was in the studio. Nigga give a nigga some business advice. I don't give a fuck about that. Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked is one of my very, very close friends. He is openly gay. Do you think when I'm talking to my brother or we debating or whatever the fuck, we negotiating something, I'm thinking about what the fuck he doing with his significant other, bro? That's his business. I don't care.
Do you think that because All right, let's say this all is true. This was Nipsey's.
Man, my woman, I sucked my woman's toes. Bro, it ain't a part of her body I have not explored. And some people may say,
Wack, you not eating no ass,
that's
though. You're not eating no ass.
dead homies.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, I sucked R&B ass like it's a lollipop. Nigga, what you talking about? I'll wipe her ass.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nigga, I don't get like, bro, whatever people do, they do. That's what he like. I'm just, when you ask me, and actually, again, I was confronted because Mr. Campbell released the audio. What I'm gonna do? Say no? Nah, nigga, yeah, that's what it is, and that's what that is.
All right, so
any nigga wanna bet? We got text messages and videos. Text messages giving a description, nigga, of what a nigga want to do. Can you come do it again? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. My man like, Brian, I need to get paid. I got $2,500 for you. All that. Any nigga. I don't give a fuck. Any nigga want to bring it to the table, bring the bag.
Hey, if Hassan Campbell didn't leak your conversation,
I would have never said it would never be out.
Okay. But say this came up during the trial. Would you have protected Nipsey's, like, this was a secret? Would you protect him and act like you didn't know nothing about it?
Nipsey's name in the trial is Lord London, they saying. I don't believe Nipsey was involved. I think that was Puffy and Cassie's little play toy, Lord London. I don't think he wanted Nipsey involved.
Nah, Diddy look like he likes sword fights.
But then again, I don't know, because the footage niggas got, it is another nigga involved. When you, hey, look, Act, next time you come out here, I'm going to have my man pull up. I'm going to have him show you everything, bro. You're going to see everything. No, bro, because it's like...
No.
What?
Like, I'm gonna take your word for it. I believe. No, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I called you is like, there's times when we're like, yeah, Wax, I'm not gonna call you a liar, but I'm like, maybe he's stretching the truth. Sometimes I'm like, you're stretching the truth. Bro. It looked like you might have been shit.
You tell me when I told you something that didn't come out to be real.
They still trying to verify the Future story in the airport still.
I bet you this, get a hold of his baby mama. Watch what she tell you. She was pregnant. And last time you questioned me about this act, I sent you clippings that showed you
they were there.
Future and his security guard just got rushed by boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You watching it. Right? So, and guess what? You never heard Future deny it.
Right.
So at the end of the day, next time you out here, Act, I'm gonna have my man. No, fuck all that. Because I'm gonna be real, Act. It's a lot of other descriptions I could give that I don't give. You get what I'm saying?
You said on the video the dude ejaculates in a woman's mouth and Nipsey goes there to go kiss it. Like he's trying to. All right, come on now. Like you were exaggerating there. That's you.
Act, put a 20 ball up on it.
I'm not betting on no man's sexuality. I'm just shocked. Yeah.
No, what you mean? I put a dub on it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Act is easy money.
You seen this with your two eyes, or you got?
How about this? I'll pay for your flight, and then we put the dub on it.
Hold on. Did you see this with your own two eyes, or you got?
I ain't talking about nothing I ain't see. I ain't even talking about all I did see. If I get to talking about what I know, what I see, nigga, it's about 10, 15 videos and a slew of text messages, bro. But any of these niggas, I'm gonna be real, bro. No disrespect. Like, niggas be talking about, hey, man, fuck any nigga. First of all, let's keep this right. Can't no nigga push no line on me. You got to kill me. So I don't give a fuck who a nigga is and who a nigga ain't. If this is a nigga activity and this is what a nigga was doing, the truth could never be considered disrespect. I would only be disrespectful if I was lying on the man's name. Am I right or wrong?
Wack. So some people would say This is your attack on the 60s. Big U's got out the way, and now you got to tear down Nipsey Hussle's legacy, and then the attack on the 60s continue.
Don't say nothing, Wack. Watch this.
Don't send me nothing, Wack. Don't send me nothing. Don't send me nothing. Anytime that nigga Wack says, don't say nothing, watch this.
Hold on. You know what? I really don't want attack on the 60s. What this got to do with the 60s?
Well, those are two reputable, notorious, like 60s, individuals. You know.
I don't know nothing about no Notorious. I know he had a name as a rapper and doing what he was doing around.
Even Big U said, Nipsey was moving around like he runs shit with the 60s, sort of, you know?
I mean, well, that boy Big U was speaking and saying how he bigger than with all this other kind of other shit. But at the end of the day, I bet you Big U didn't ever say it was a lie. He begged me to put it out. I wouldn't put it out.
Stop it, Wack. He begged you to
on my mama, he did.
Oh, man. All right, Wack. Let me get back to it. I just called you to say, yo, you might, like, listen.
When you gonna put the money up, though?
Oh, hell no, I ain't putting no money up on that. Like, listen.
Why not?
I didn't think this was going to come into court. I didn't think I was going to see this. I thought you were the only person.
I want to know if everybody about to get mad at the lady.
Well, we're going to post this all over the blogs today, so we're going to see if...
make sure you got me and then her. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
going
to cook it up like that. Together. Yo, memes are grand. Yo, hook this up and then send me the post so I can put it on the main page.
All right, well, let's do it.
All right, I'm going to hit you back in a little bit. Let me keep reading the text. All right. Little Wack100 conversation. How is Wack up at like 8 o'clock? Yo, you know in the West Coast it's 8 o'clock. Let me tell you, all y'all little gangbangers from Cali that be beefing with Wack, y'all need to stop. Y'all beefing, first of all y'all do is get drunk, fuck bitches, smoke weed, meth, whatever. Y'all wake up at 2 o'clock, got no job, broke as hell. Wack is up at 8 a.m. reading paperwork, plotting on you, like lining up your baby mama, trying to get some homie in jail to fuck up your... Trust me. Wack, I think Wack, honestly, Wack spend 24 hours a day plotting on niggas, bro. Not like on some... But anybody you don't like, how the fuck is this nigga up at 8 a.m.? You want to put a dub on it, bro? Like, yo, Wack is something else. I bet. Okay, so Miss London was there. Chef Jordan, next room. He called Cassie over. Asked her to walk there. Hand me that. Go back in the other room. So it looked like Diddy was trying to assert, yo, this is my bitch. She do what I want. And we get our Freakoff lit. Yo, Cassie, come over here. Pass me that. Do that. She did it. So, all right, go back in the Freakoff room. Right? And it said, what did he say? He said, you bitches won't do that. That's why you don't got a man. So it's like... That's kind of a strategy too. I know a couple niggas with some harems. They'll bring around all their women, and then they'll use their best behaving women to get the other woman in line. Like, yo, listen, you see, that's why I fuck with her. That's why she gets A, B, and C, and then the other women are like, well, I do want A, B, and C. I got to start acting like her. That's actually like, I don't know if that's sex trafficking, but that's like some pimp game shit. You know what I mean? Like, you get your best hoe and you teach your other hoes. Okay. You see how Sean Back taught me? I'm talking to you. You see how Sean Back taught me? When I tell her to go do that? Look like that's what Diddy was on. All right, bet. So did he ask you to get drugs for him? He said, yes, ecstasy. AUSA says, and in the south of France, he asked me to get some cocaine. I said, for who? What the hell? He said, why did you ask? He says, I wasn't going to do it, given how my mother died. So it looked like Capricorn Clark used to indulge in drugs with Diddy, even though she was an assistant. And Agnifilo says sidebar, and they have a sidebar. Okay, the sidebar is happened. Then they came back. AUSA says, who did Mr. Combs say the drugs were for? He said, not me. Said, did you get them? Said, yes, through the Spanish security guard. He also got prescription drugs in my name. They were in a toiletry bag that I'd carry or security. He said, what about bulk cash? Said, yes, 100,000 euro coming back from Europe. Where did he get it? Club